We are here in Northern California. Yes, if you may have missed it in the last vlog, we traveled from North Carolina all the way across the country to here in California, didn't we?
Yep.
And it was the first time, really your real first time that you remember of being in an airplane. And it was pretty neat. In the last vlog we talked about that, didn't we?
Yeah.
But we are here for the National Heirloom Expo, and it's our first time here. We're super excited, and we hear there's going to be anywhere from 20 to maybe 25,000 people here for the expo, and we're super pumped up about that. And we're here on behalf of Baker Creek, and we're here setting up these first couple days before the expo, just to hear to set up. And it's pretty neat to see inside the building there. They already have this huge mountain of squash, and it's pretty neat to see that, isn't it?
Yep.
They also have a lot of neat varieties of watermelon and squash. It's just super exciting to see that, right?
Yep.
But we're here, we'll be setting up for that, and we're going to be sharing with you all some more videos of our time here, because there's a lot of great information that we're going to be exposed to here, and we're going to do our best to share it with you all. And for those of you who are our Patreon supporters, we're going to go above and beyond, and we're going to be providing some, we plan to, some extensive talks and demonstrations, so you're able to see some of that info firsthand. When we arrived here, we got this opportunity to stay in a neat urban homestead, didn't we?
Yep.
And as we pulled into the driveway was lined with trees, just beautiful trees down the driveway. What was something else that we saw?
We saw donkeys and horses.
Yeah, at the house, we saw this caretaker, and he was taking these donkeys down the driveway.
They're beautiful. They're beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
You like donkeys?
Yeah.
There's also an old greenhouse that there doesn't look like it's in operation anymore because there was a lot of glass missing from the roof, but it was just really neat to see how it kind of, you go to this homestead and it takes you back in time, because it looks like it's a homestead that's being restored and a farmhouse that's being restored, and it's just neat to see that. And they had a lot of neat flowers that were around the property too, right?
Yep.
And you got a lot of neat pictures of some of those things, didn't you?
Yeah.
And you got this excellent picture. I think it was one of the best pictures that you've ever taken. And what was that picture of?
I think it was an African daisy.
It is absolutely beautiful. But you've got a lot of other neat pictures while you've been here as well, haven't you?
Yep.
Yep, and you're just becoming a great photographer, so way to go. So as we went inside the house, it was just neat to see how the interior was being restored, and we actually had the opportunity to stay in this nice bedroom all to ourselves. So that was pretty cool, wasn't it?
Yep.
And it was almost like being at home, how they were bringing us fresh farm eggs in the morning.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty cool to get eggs just like when we're at home, but we're not at home. So that was that. So the next day we got to set up some more and working on setting up here at the expo. And we didn't know that the house that we were in was actually going to be the employees' house. So a lot of the main employees that were going to be planning and talking and meeting, that was going to be the house that we're staying in. So they actually moved us the next day, and we had the opportunity to stay at another neat house, didn't we?
Yep.
And as we pulled into this house was also basically an urban homestead. and they had apple trees there, and we actually, the owner of the house, it's an Airbnb, and they said you can have permission to just harvest as many of the apples that you want. So we just picked a lot of the apples that were off the ground that needed to be picked up and harvested anyway, so the bugs didn't get them and they just didn't rot out, and the apples are absolutely delicious, aren't they? And this house is actually the house that Doug and Stacy will be staying in. So the first couple nights we got to stay by ourselves in the house. I didn't know that we were going to do that, which was pretty neat. And then a couple days later, Doug and Stacy came.
Yay, we get to stay with Doug and Stacy.
Yeah. And this house also had a number of neat things that I want to keep talking about. It had a cool beehive. As you walked up, the owner had a sign where it said, kind of stay out, where they had the bees fenced in. And bees were just flying around, being busy bees, doing the work that they do. What were some of the other things you saw at the house that were pretty cool? Because you were just walking around there just taking all kind of pictures too.
I saw some flowers and all that good stuff.
Yeah, it looked like they had a couple other fruit trees that have already dropped their fruit and have already had harvest take place on them. Maybe some plum trees or something like that. I'm not really sure. I couldn't identify them. But as I looked in the area, they're doing a lot of mulching. This area is really inclined to growing things and sustainability. It looks like people are growing things everywhere. It's neat to see how they have all these orchards, just fruit trees everywhere. That's very different from where we are. I see apple trees almost everywhere. I see grapevines everywhere. It's really neat to see that, and how people are raising goats and various animals in different places. It's just pretty neat to see that. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
What, something you saw?
And at the place that we were staying, there was this white flower that smelled like vanilla. It was so good.
It sure is. I gotta find out what that is because it smelled great. It was just a white flower, and when you smell it, it's like, just vanilla. Just beautiful. You could almost taste it when you smelled it, right?
Yeah.
But they also had blackberries down the driveway, and it's just a really neat place to stay. And we had a really neat room we get to stay in. I think it's a two-bedroom house, and it's just really neat.
It had a big kitchen too.
Sure did. So we were getting some cooking going, and we missing Mom. I mean, she's normally the one that does a lot of that stuff. So you really, when you leave, you really get to see how much you appreciate somebody and the things that they do. So we're missing Mommy and all the things that she does. So I've made pancakes probably one time too many. But you'll never turn down the pancakes, right?
Never, ever.
Well, can you think of anything else you want to tell everybody? Because we probably should get back to work and helping set up.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Well, that is it for this vlog. Please stay tuned because we're going to be sharing with you more things that are going on here at the expo. So we're looking forward to it and really enjoy the energy that everyone has and everything coming together. We can't wait to see once it's going on how it's going to be. It's like a huge festival or party or something, right?
Yep.
But we just kind of share with you 2 urban homesteads here in California that we had the opportunity to stay in that were really neat. So that's it for now. We'll see you next time, and make sure you get farm fit and grow on.
Grow on. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching.
Feel free to leave a comment below, even if it's just to say, hey. Also, make sure you don't miss any of our new videos. So, subscribe and sign up to receive notifications each time we release a new video. Also, you may want to check out these videos right here. And also check us out on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. See you next time.